What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy GS, and we are back and better than ever, providing some biblical Indianapolis Colts gameplay. Today we are going up against a very, very tough team in the Chicago Bears. Lots of speed, hard-hitting linebackers. Julius Peppers is a monster. Good corners. Just an overall outstanding team. I definitely like what the Colts have to offer offensively and defensively. You mix around their depth chart, they have a ton of speed on defense. Offensively as well, you know, they have lots of speed. I'm not really too confident in their running back position, but I like what they have to offer within the wide receivers. Andrew Luck is definitely underrated speedster back there with like 80, 82 speed, whatever he has. And he's definitely just a very, very good quarterback. So, I mean, I know it's going to be a tough game, but hopefully we can create some stops, create some havoc on offense, and, you know, be able to come away with this victory. So after a big sack, after he has ball first, hits me with the FL screen streak, definitely caught me off guard. I do want to mention that he did send me a message as the game was starting saying, you know, he's a very big fan and things like that, which I always appreciate. Anytime I'm going up against a subscriber, really means a lot that, you know, you guys are you know, showing support and things like that. So whenever I get matched up against somebody who you know, recognize me for the videos that I put up, it's really awesome, especially when they say like you know, they enjoy what it is that I do. So, you know, I'm figuring it's going to be a, you know, tough competitive game, you know, since he knows, you know, who I am. He's probably seen my videos. He probably knows what I like to do and stuff like that. Man to man, I noticed he was doing no purples, no type of zones over there. So we're definitely going to pick him apart on the outside out routes if he can, unless he makes adjustments. Right there, we end up repositioning Cauley for a big gain. Right there, we're past midfield. So right now is a very good opportunity to get our you know, first score of the lead. Right there, we had the delay screen, but we ended up going to Hilton. He was definitely butt naked over there on the right side. Standing inside the pocket right here, he's playing a little bit of a fag. He only sends two, and we drop a pass. Though nothing more just frustrating than having somebody wide open drop a pass. So we definitely got to have amnesia about that, because that sucked. So 3rd and 7, we're looking. He's playing fag D again. He's sending two, and right there, I repositioned the drag, and I did not think Urlacher was going to turn into LeBron James mode and just go up there and get that interception, man. I definitely did not see that coming. That sucked, man. I was, you know, near the red zone, and I just threw an interception. You know, he went up there and got it, and I'm just extremely, extremely frustrated at that point. You know, on top of drop passes, I got to deal with Urlacher playing QB spy and jumping up 12 feet for interception. Right there, he tries to hit me with that FL screen streak again. Thankfully, we stop it. Next down, he breaks the sack, but we end up getting him on the outside from Reading. So he's forced to punt the ball. So now it's like, okay, the interception never happened. Let's focus on this drive. Let's make the right reads. Let's do what we got to do to win this game. You know, at least be able to tie the game and you know, work on building a lead from there. So I definitely want to run the ball a little bit, because he's been playing some fag D. So definitely want to put it into his mind that, you know, I will run the ball. Right there, we get an FL screen, and we break a tackle, and we end up getting it within the red zone. So now we got another opportunity to go ahead and score. Right here, we go to the outside, Allen, excuse me, and that was open. So right here, we go to draw play, but we get shut down. So now it's 3rd and 5. Very big down right here. We're looking. There's nobody open. This time he sends 0. He had, you know, a 0-1-10 defensive play. I don't know. He sent nobody. So 4th down, we decided to go for it out of pure frustration of him playing fag D, sending nobody, and we end up scoring a touchdown actually in the 4th down. And to me, it's like, okay, if you're gonna say you're a subscriber, you're better off not saying anything if you're gonna play like that. Like, you know, if once I see your subscribers, like, okay, you know, I expect a straight up game, because you guys know I play straight up. There's really no nanos, no onside kicking, no just crazy turbos, none of that. I don't do none of that. I don't block kicks. I don't do none of that. You know, I play straight up, and I would hope that, you know, if you're a subscriber, you're gonna play me straight up. And that, you know, once I seen him sending the fact that, you guys know I've never done that. I don't do that. I refuse to do that. You know, I expect the same respect. Like, if you watch, you know, and you can, you know, say like, yeah, you know, I'm a fan. It's like, okay, cool. Now I know I'm not going up against somebody thirsty for skill points. I'm going up against, you know, a chill subscriber. Let's go ahead and have a good game. Win or lose, if it's entertaining, you know, it's gonna get posted. But all I ask for is just a relaxing, good, fair game. And seeing Fagdy definitely, maybe he was doing it just to frustrate me, because he know that was gonna, you know, get to me. Maybe it was a tactic that he was gonna use, because If you want to get to me and maybe play outside my game, Fag D is definitely something to do it. Because you guys know I don't really play too good when I'm frustrated. But we do get a field goal on our next drive, and we end up scoring. And we take a lead, 10-7. And like I was saying about the Fag D, I mean, I can't tell you how to play. You have to do what you feel is necessary to win. I would never tell somebody to do something or suggest somebody doing something. If you feel like you need Fag D to stop somebody, you got to do what you need to do to win. I understand that. But, you know, again, that frustrates me a ton. And hopefully I can just stay level-headed because when I see Fag D, I immediately turn into like Hulk mode. I'm like, you want to play Fag D? Now I'm going to drop 112. It usually doesn't work out. I usually get frustrated and get outside my game because I try so hard to try and prove a point that stop playing Fag D. But as you see, man, he's got some nice routes, man. He's moving the ball up and down the field. He hits it with Matt Forte over there on the right, and he gets really close to scoring. So it looks like we're about to go down 14-10 unless we get a really huge stand right here. So he's almost within the 5-yard line, and Matt Forte runs it, gets a somewhat of a forward animation to gain himself an extra yard after he should have been tackled. And right there, I'm sorry, son, but no soup for you. He ends up going into the end zone. We end up getting a huge interception. Thought I was going to be able to take this one back, but the big lineman rumbling, bumbling, stumbling slows me down. And right now is a very good opportunity to go not one, but multiple possessions. And right there, we got the precision drag. And we just fall down. I know these Bears can hit hard. We go to the FL screen, but I tried to go to the drag, but it wasn't open, so we lose a ton of yards. Right here again with the Fag D, rushing one with 2 spies. And now I'm just like, come on, really? It's like, okay, I guess this is what you need to do to win. Again, he's sending 1-0-10. He has 10 guys in coverage, including the QB spy, because if you throw over him, he will pick it off. So it's not easy trying to throw a pass when you have 10 people in coverage, you know. And me trying to prove a point instead of just rushing and swerving the spy, which I easily could have done. Right there, look at the tip INT. Even Madden, the Madden gods know I don't deserve to have no BS go against me. You know, just out of pure frustration, I want to beat the Fag D. So instead of running and swerving the spy, which I could do, I didn't. I tried to pass and that was my fault. But that INT gave us just enough time to kick a field goal, which we gladly do. And then he comes out an onside kick. And now it's like, wow. And he recovers it. And now I'm like, really? I mean, we got into the party after the game. And I'm like, yo, like that was whack, yo. You're down 1 possession. You've held me to 2 field goals. I've thrown multiple interceptions. It's not like I'm unstoppable and you're having trouble and you feel like you're not going to be able to get the ball back. You're down 1 possession and you're going to kick an onside. That's whack. I don't care what nobody tells me. Can't nobody say he paid for the game. He could play how he... That's whack. That's whack. You can't convince me otherwise. That's whack. Thankfully, we end up getting an interception. And now it's like, okay, now let's just focus. All we need is a field goal to go up 2 possessions. I don't care about... Oh, look at stepping out of bounds. I don't care about the Fag D. I mean, I do. I mean, not really. I understand. You got to do what you got to do to win. I understand that. But when you're down 1 possession and I'm struggling moving the ball against you, you go to an onside kick. I've had people onside kick me. Games done, I've been unstoppable. It's like, how am I going to be mad? You can't stop me to save your life. I understand. I understand this point. I understand this logic. But I've gotten stopped, you know, multiple times here. I'm struggling to move the ball. When I get into the red zone, I've thrown a couple of picks, you know, and then it's like you come with an onside kick and then you recover. And then you got the nerve to even let me know, like, if you're going to do this, don't tell me you're a subscriber, because I expect better. I expect you to be the OGS. Okay, cool, this is going to be a fair game. I ain't got to worry about no cheese. So, you know, we ain't going to cheese him. And, you know, right now, maybe just my mind thinking, you know, maybe I'm just too much of a nice guy. Maybe I just need that Malcolm X, my enemies necessary, no matter if you're a subscriber or not. I just need to go all out. Because once you say you're a subscriber, I expect, you know, I truly expect a fair game, because you guys know you're going to receive a fair game out of me. So, you know, there's going to be no onside, no Fag D, no crazy stuff. You know, you're not going to see none of that. So I would hope in return that I see none of that out of you. But then when I start seeing Fag D onside kicks, then it's like, ah, my goodness, you're trying to destroy me. You're not just trying to beat me, you're trying to destroy me. You're trying to get under my skin. But then again, who knows? I didn't talk to him about it. Maybe it was a mechanism. Because if somebody does play me in, like, for real, if they do want me to play not at my best, Fag D and onside kicks will get me there, because then I'm going to get frustrated. I'm going to try my best to blow you out, because I see those tactics. And it never works out. I mean, it rarely does. Rarely do I get into, oh, I'm going to blow you out now, and I actually blow somebody out. I just play stupid. You know, I make bad, poor decisions. And maybe on his part, it was a strategic move, because I've mentioned this before. Fagdy and onside kicks, you know, they frustrate me heavily, and if it was a you know, strategic move on his part, it worked. As you see, he's got the dual spies. I know I should be running the ball, but instead I want to pass the ball. I want to beat him by passing, because I know he's going to play Fagdy, but I'm making poor decisions, and that's what happens when I'm frustrated. So if you guys ever do want to beat me, Fagdy and onside kicks is attack, you have a great chance of beating me that way, because I'm definitely not going to play at my best. But right there, we get a huge fumble, you know, big turn of events right there. We end up recovering it, and that right there could be a huge factor in this game. All we got to do is kill some clock, because he definitely was driving. So that right there, again, that's the Madden gods, man. That's the Madden gods saying, hey, you want an onside? You want to play Fagdy? That's cool. GS may get upset, but not the Madden gods. We don't get upset. We get revenge. So right now the game is ours to lose. You know, all we got to do is just relax, play smart, don't make any mistakes, and you know, we should be good. You know, make sure we stay in bounds though, keep the clock ticking. To me, a field goal is just as good as a touchdown right here. You know, it still keeps us up multiple possessions, and you know, as long as we kill the clock, you know, we're gonna be good. He calls a timeout. We get a huge run up the middle right there, and he ends up burning another timeout, so we kick a field goal. So now we are up 12 points. You know, he needs 2 touchdowns with little less than 2.5 minutes and 1 timeout. So now we feel good about our chances. We feel like we should be able to come away with this game. He doesn't have too much time left. He only has 1 timeout, so he can't stop the ball too much. Not to mention he's running the ball, which definitely helps us. As long as he stays in bounds, he ends up getting out. As long as he stays in bounds, man, we're gonna be good. He stands in the pocket right here. He looks. We got the pressure going in and out of him, and we get a huge sack that forces the 3rd and long. So right now he's in the pocket. He's kind of flushed out a little bit. And he ends up catching it, and he scores a touchdown. Now I'm like, oh my goodness, you have got to be kidding me. Wow, I thought that was an interception, but it turns out to be a touchdown. So now I'm expecting the onside kicks. Thankfully, we end up recovering that, which was, you know, huge, because I definitely didn't know if my defense was going to be able to stop him. We take a knee right there just to get the clock rolling, so we can go ahead and kill some clock. Then we have to punt him the ball. 4th down came, so we punt him the ball. But he doesn't have much time left, and he has no timeout. So all we got to do is give up no home runs, and we're good. With Knox and Hester on the field as possible. But right there, another no piece. And that's the end of the game, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. You know, we definitely came to play. We balled, we won, even though we went up against heavy Fagdy and onside kicks and, you know, things of that nature. We definitely didn't hold our composure, because we got frustrated, as we always do. But nonetheless, we still had the Madden gods, you know, on our back. I can't say too much that I outplayed him, because I definitely didn't. If I did, it wasn't by much. Things just didn't go his way. The fumble was crucial. He threw some picks just as much as I did, but I was able to capitalize just a little bit more. And that's it, man. Hope you guys enjoyed it. It's your boy GS, and we are out. Peace. Give it to me, baby.